Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about my recent beauty purchases. This is the next installment in the series of monitoring my beauty purchases. Oh, the doggos are barking. So this is actually going to be quite a haul. I have some stuff. None of it is makeup though, although I did purchase the Pat McGrath, the new eye primer. I purchased that early last month, like when it released, and I think it was early last month. Anyway, I still haven't got it. It's got to the point where it's taking so long that I've chased up about where it is. So whether that ever arrives, we will wait. We'll wait and see. But I did purchase some other stuff. Let's start with this. It happened. This is the Pharmacy Sweet Apple Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. So this was a limited edition scent. I did mention that I wanted it after I purchased the cherry one. And then this was miraculously on Beautylish. So I got her. I haven't even smelt it yet, which means obviously I haven't used it either. Oh no. Oh wow. Oh, okay. I thought it would smell a bit like a, not a caramel apple, or maybe I did think it would smell like a caramel apple. But it just smells like sweet, almost like real fresh apple, but also ever so slightly like artificial, but it's close. And I reckon I'm gonna love it because I love this formula anyway. It's one of, if you ask me, this is the best cleansing balm formula that I've ever used, and I absolutely adore it. I would even go so far as to say I almost prefer this over like an oil cleanser. It's like a, look, Shuamora is right up there with like my favorite oil cleansers. And I would say like they're on par. It could go either way when it comes to purchasing. But if these guys, like if Pharmacy are going to just be releasing limited edition scents, I can see myself picking up the ones that really tick the box for me and having just a stack of these at home because yes, I love. Let's talk about hair products. So I very recently have had 3 new hair products come into my life which I purchased, and I purchased them through Madeline. They're all Davines products and they're all aimed at trying to help with my scalp issue. So I have a really bad dandruff at the moment, and I think it's related to dry skin because throughout winter my whole, like every inch of me has been insanely dry. Like my face, so I'll moisturize my face like 2 or 3 times a day, sometimes even more, and I can literally go like this on my face and it will just like rain down flaky skin. My skin is so dry and it's shedding really quickly. It's almost like I'm back on isotretinoin. It's very frustrating. It's the same on my body, and I believe that is also what is going on with my scalp. I don't think it's dandruff in like, I don't know. I don't even know really what causes dandruff for people who don't have dry skin, but I think mine is simply related to how dry my skin is at the moment. And because it's on my scalp, I can't really moisturize it effectively, if you get what I'm saying. Like with my face and my body, I can put moisturizer on several times a day. If I try to put a product on my scalp several times a day, you can imagine like what it starts to look like with the product build up. And you know, I've used oils, so just normal like body oils, skin oils, stuff like that, even oils designed specifically for hair, and obviously that makes my hair look greasy, which is not nice. And I've even gone so far as to use like face moisturizer on my scalp. And it's fine if it's like pre-wash, but it's not a solution at all for normal day-to-day life. So Madeline has, like, I've been keeping her up to date on this. We have been trying to fix it together. I've used like exfoliating products on my scalp, and they do work to a degree. They can help like remove like buildup of patches that, you know, I just haven't been able to break down myself. But the issue of not being able to moisturize my scalp still remains. So Madeline reached out to me and she told me about, I believe this is a new range to Davines. It's the NaturalTech. Actually, do we have a, I don't know if there's like a name for this line, but it's a pink line. So there's the Elevating Massage Oil and the Elevating Scalp Recovery Treatment. So let's start with the oil, because this, like, I've been using oils on my scalp, and this one sounded like a fantastic idea because it's an emulsifying oil. So when I put normal oils in my scalp or on my scalp or in my hair that aren't emulsifying, when it comes to washing them, it can be really difficult to break down the oil and get it out of the hair. So when I get out of the shower and dry my hair, it doesn't still look greasy or limp or dirty. So I find that when I'm using normal oils, I'm washing my hair or shampooing my hair too often to like get the product out. So I'm taking one step forward, two steps back, basically. Now, I thought this would be a good one, and look, I've only used it once. I only got them very, very recently, and I'm on the fence. So one of the big things for me about this is the scent. It smells like black sambuca, which I don't have an issue. It's not as strong as black sambuca, but it's got that aniseedy scent. Now I don't have an issue with it when it's like, you know, I'm having drinks with my friends, but I actually really don't like it in my hair. It kind of makes me feel a bit sick. So I don't know if I would really gravitate to like repurchase this in the future. I'm hoping that this next one that I talk about is actually going to be like the golden ticket for me. Now, what I do like about this product is it has this nice long dropper, so it's super easy to put a few drops in like certain areas and then massage it into the scalp. It does emulsify, however, I feel like it still leaves a bit of a residue on the hair. That's what it felt like to me in the shower anyway, because I was washing my hair to have like filming sessions. It was really important to me to make sure that I got it all out because I didn't want to have to rewash my hair. So I shampooed my hair twice, and then I felt like it was out of my hair, which is fine. I don't have, hey ya girly, here she comes to save the day. Yes, I know, it's so exciting. So yeah, I don't have an issue with shampooing my hair twice, but I don't like to do it every time I shampoo my hair because my scalp is not creating any oil. Like my hair never looks greasy. It's just like, you should wash your hair because it's been a while, basically. So I am going to play with this a little bit more. On the weekend, I want to put this in my hair. I want to leave it in, emulsify it in the shower, rinse it out, and then I want to not shampoo it and see what the results are, and then I want to do it again, but I want to shampoo only once and see what the results are. So this one I'm on the fence about. Not a fan of the scent. I don't think that's going to change. I think, yeah, aniseed stuff, I don't know, just not really my thing for hair products or beauty products at all. And I'm not here, it might not even be aniseed. It almost smells like carrots as well. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not a fan of the scent of that one. But the other product that I got is this stuff, the Elevating Scalp Recovery Treatment. Now I haven't tried this yet, but this is a leave-in product, and this, look, I think this smells pretty good. This has sort of like a kind of a greeny floral scent. I am curious about how this, okay, there we go. So it is like a watery liquid, which is great. And yeah, I do like the scent of this. I feel like it's even, yeah, it's so much more subtle when it's like sprayed onto the skin and sort of massaged in. Now, that's a leave-in product, and that is supposed to help like balance the moisture level of the scalp, and it doesn't seem to have any like tackiness, which is great, but it feels like it almost does have like a moisturizing agent to it. So I'm hoping that this is going to be like the golden ticket product for me, but we will see. We will keep going. I will say, after I used this product and the next one I'm going to talk about, I feel like I did see a little bit of an improvement, but it's still early days, because I feel like always after I've washed my hair, it seems like there's a bit of improvement, but then over time it just reverts back to problem flaky scalp. Now the next item that I got is also from the NaturalTech range. This is a purifying shampoo, and it is a shampoo that's designed for scalp with oily or dry dandruff. Now it feels kind of harsh, like a clarifying shampoo, so my hair felt really like stiff and dry, but once I took a conditioner through it, and I even put conditioner on my scalp now, I put it all over to try and get some moisture back in it, and it doesn't weigh down my hair or anything. Like, that probably is a good way of telling you that my hair or my scalp literally creates no oil. I can put conditioner on my scalp and my hair looks fresh as a daisy after I've washed it. So there's that. Usually in the past, if I did that when I had like oily skin, oh mate, that was a recipe for disaster. My hair would look flat like a pancake. Anyway, once I put conditioner in this, everything like, or put conditioner on my hair after this, everything comes together and everything is fine. I don't think this is something that I will be able to use like with every wash, because I suspect it might be a little bit too much, but I think what I'll do is I will rotate this in with my usual more hydrating shampoos. So there's that. I'll come back to the drawing board with all of these, try and update you guys maybe in like a, you know, updating what I'm using video, like, you know, not a favorites but a monthly beauty recap or something, because those products they're interesting to me. I am excited to see if I get results with them, so we'll see. The next things that I have are all nail products, and I'm actually going to start with these two guys, both from Sally Hansen. Let's start with this one. This is the Instant Nail Polish Remover. This is the acetone free version. Now in PR I got, and this is going back, gosh, was it last year? Oh, look, it's right here. Handy dandy. So I got this in PR maybe last year, maybe the year before, and it's the Instant Nail Polish Remover. This is the strengthening with acetone formula, and essentially what this is a tub of nail polish remover with a sponge in it, and it is it's fucking fantastic. This is a bomb product. This is so great. Now look, it is nothing, like, it's not difficult to buy nail polish remover and use cotton pads and take off your nail polish, right? Like, it's not a difficult process. But this is just, I love it. It's so clever, and it gets rid of the need for cotton pads. Now, it's not a permanent replacement, because obviously the sponge does start to break down over time. I used this, and like when it started, like I started to use up a lot of the nail polish remover, I topped it up with my own nail polish remover. Now this, the only reason I got rid of this one is because I don't know if you'll really be able to see, but there's like, you can see that the nail polish remover in there, it's black. It's black because I've used it for so long. I was considering taking the sponge out of this and just rinsing it and like starting again, but the sponge started to deteriorate. So I was like, okay, it's time. Now what I am thinking about doing is actually taking the sponge out of this and replacing it with another sponge, just so I can keep the tubs and I know what it is, because yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, when I kind of finished that one, I was like, I'm buying another one. I'm going to get another one. So I went to Chemist Warehouse and I had a look, and they actually had this one, which is a non-acetone version, or acetone free version. And I thought this is actually going to be better because I do a gel overlay on my nails, and the acetone one would slowly start to break down and lift the edges of the nails. So this one is superior for me, for my particular nail situation, basically. But also it does tell me that the non-acetone nail polish remover that I have been using and putting in that bottle to refill it is actually also an issue. I'm going to have to move on to a different nail polish remover because it still caused the lifting problem. Anyway, bought this one. First time I opened it up, I was like, whoa, what is that stench? It smells like vinegar. Straight up, it smells like vinegar, and it's strong, and it gets in like the back of your throat. So that's a thing that's going on there. If you have nail enhancements, so acrylic or gel or something like that, that is a soak off, and you use a non-acetone nail polish remover that you love and swear by, and it doesn't stuff up your base, like your acrylic or your soak off gel base, can you just let me know what it is? Because I buy mine from a trade shop, so a beauty trade shop, and I really enjoy theirs, but I don't think it's ideal for for my situation. And I'm thinking when I run out of it, I'm going to try a different brand. Anyway, this stuff is stinky as hell, but it works and I really like it. And yeah, I think this is kind of the way I'm going to go now. I will see if I can just get replacement sponges to put in there, so I'm not, you know, constantly, I mean, the packaging is recyclable, but look, I think you guys get it. Anyway, that has been something that I've loved and adored for a very long time now. I've moved on to the acetone free one, and I love and adore that as well. This is from Sally Hansen as well. It is the Instant Cuticle Remover. Now, I've been using a cuticle remover for a while now that just didn't cut it. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like Soshan Nails or Shoshan or something like that. Anyway, it's a cream. You put it on. It's supposed to soften the cuticles so you can, you know, push them back or remove any excess. And I don't feel like it works. Now, I did go looking for a product that I used from Sally Hansen in the past, and I loved it. It was absolutely bomb. It was a 24 karat gold cuticle remover pen. Man, that thing was so good. Now, I don't know if it's discontinued or they just didn't have it at my Chemist Warehouse because we're in lockdown. I'm going to my local place, you know, I'm going to fill a prescription and I'm going to quickly see if they've got the nail things that I want. Anyway, they didn't have it, so I picked up this one because, you know, Sally Hansen, hopefully it'll work. I don't think I mind it. I don't think I love it as much as a 24 karat gold one that I used in the past though. So yeah, but look, it's better than the one that I was previously using anyway, so I'm gonna keep using it because it's what I've got. Okay, the next things are excessive. Now listen, you guys have seen me be that crazy beauty consumer where I'm like, let's buy one of all of them, and that person has not gone. She's still in here. I just have a lot more control over her. But sometimes there is a seed planted and I let it bloom, basically. So I talked to you guys about the IBD Builder Gel, which is, this is the pink version. I purchased one a couple of months ago. I talked about it in my monitoring my beauty purchases video. It was a repurchase. It is a holy grail product for me. If you've never heard of it before, this is a builder gel and it is a soak-off version. Which means if you are someone who likes to do your own nails or nail enhancements, this is really easy to remove and it's not going to get stuck on your nails until it grows out or you file it off. Now, I usually buy the clear one, and when I went to buy the clear one, I thought, you know what, I might try the pink one if they have it, because I was kind of wanting a more nude color. So if I didn't want to put any nail polish over the top of it, or a gel polish over the top of it, I could just have a nice sort of nude nail. But they didn't have it where I purchased mine, and that has played on my mind. It has played on my mind for quite some time. So I actually jumped online and I purchased the Builder Pink shade, sorry, Cover Pink. This is the Cover Pink shade. Now how I use this and all of my builder gels is as an overlay on my nails, and what that does is it strengthens them, it allows them to grow longer and, you know, be stronger, and also it prevents breakage. My nails are quite brittle and they break very easily, and I really enjoy having long nails. At the moment I'm growing my own stiletto nails, which is kind of a lot for me, but also it's a lot that I love. So these types of products allow me to do that. Otherwise I would never get this sort of length out of my natural nails on their own. So I picked up the Cover Pink. Now, where the craziness comes in is when I filmed my last video talking about this product in the clear, and I was telling everyone how it's holy grail, it's changed my life, I'll go to the grave with it. That hasn't changed for me. In fact, it's probably solidified. I had a lot of people asking if I knew of any other brands that made a similar product because they couldn't find the IBD Builder Gel, or they couldn't get it in their country, or whatever reason. And I haven't tried any others. Well, I hadn't until now. And that kind of, it bugged me because I wasn't able to offer any other alternatives. And I thought I probably should try some. So I did. So that Cover Pink shade I found on Amazon for a reasonable price and I purchased it. And while I was browsing on Amazon, I actually found another brand that makes a soak off gel overlay type product, or builder gel, and it's a brand called Hailey. Is that right? Hailey. And basically this was really affordable. I feel like it was like 16 Australian dollars or something. And there's 6 bottles in here. And they were all really, really beautiful nude shades. And they had a whole bunch of these builder gels in different color options. But they were all sold in bundles of 6. You could buy a clear separately. And I thought, you know what, I want to try the nudes because that's what I was going for. I wanted like those sort of yellowy brown toned nudes, the warm nudes. And this online, the image looked like this was really what I was going to be going for. Now, I didn't have high hopes about the quality. These are, you know, we'll call it cheap and cheerful, and they are made in China, and I'm not against that. Like it's fine, but my expectations were not high. My expectations were low. Now, I've used them and I have two things, and one is a positive, one is a negative. The positive is the formula is really, really good. It's very good. It's very sturdy, very strong. I've had no lifting. I've had no peeling. I did all of my normal things where I'm very careful about the way that I apply it. I apply it, you know, properly in a way that like a professional nail artist would. And the quality is good. The quality really, really is good. So if you're looking for a very affordable alternative to the IBD building gel, this brand on Amazon creates a good product. Now my issue with this is I would say don't bother buying something like this. I mean, for 16 bucks, fine, it's not gonna break the bank, but the problem is these shades, they almost all look the same and they're very, very sheer. They're more sheer than the IBD building gel. I have, like, my nails, I've got a different shade on every single nail. The IBD building gel is sort of like a milky pink shade. I think it's really nice, and it's, you know, it doesn't offend me. I would wear it and I look forward to having that as just a very easy manicure for me. When we look at the Amazon affordable products, they're really sheer and I feel like you can't really tell the color difference between them. There's a few that just make my nails look a little bit yellow and dirty, which I'm not a fan of. There is one that looks quite pink. Now that one, which is my index finger on my right hand, that one I actually had to build a whole nail with or from. It's got no nail. I broke the nail. And that is always my problem finger that just doesn't grow. And because I wasn't willing to cut off the rest of my nails, I build that nail basically with a nail form. And you can see there like the color of it, but on the base of the nail, like the nail plate, it just looks pretty standard, you know, like you can't really tell that it's distinctively different to the others. Yeah, I would say the formula is good, and if you do want a soft tinted shade, then, you know, this pack is not going to break the bank and you'll be happy with the formula because I would say it's just as good as the IBD building gel, and I would actually say it's almost easier to work with because the formula is a little bit thinner, whereas the IBD building gel, when it gets cold, it's quite thick, so it's kind of got to be like warmed up in the hands, whereas this one's a little bit thinner naturally. It's still thick, don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit thinner. Now if you are thinking you would like to try a cheaper alternative of this, or you want to try it out but you don't want to spend a lot of money, I mean, by all means go ahead and get the 6-pack if you think it's gonna, you know, be something that you'll enjoy, and you can build them up to get them more opaque. My results are with 2 layers, 2 thin layers. I don't like to build it up too thick because I don't like my nails looking thick, but you know, it's whatever. You can, if you want to, then you go ahead and you do it, but you can get the clear for, I think it's like $6 Australian, I think, and that's just sold on its own. So I like the formula. I would recommend it if you just want to try it out and you don't want to spend a lot of money. I purchased one of these. So these are from Color Me Pretty. I believe these were about 16 bucks each. I ended up actually buying 4. Now, these are the Brush On Builder shades. So again, it is a builder gel, but these are in nudes. These are in nude shades. Kinda. Hello guys, editing Hailey here. So as I've been going through this video, I've been pulling up the links for these nail polishes to put in the description box, and I have discovered that my MacBook, which I purchased these items on in the comfort of my bed, do not show accurate colors at all, like even slightly, whereas my PC, my editing baby here, does. So yeah, I'm about to go on a a bit of a rant about oh, it's not a rant, but I'm about to complain about the color accuracy of these polishes, these brush on builder gel things from Color Me Pretty, and it turns out it's not them, it's my fucking MacBook. Just be aware of that. I mean, if you're purchasing these on a MacBook, be aware of that. Color's not accurate, but they're nice products still. On the website, these shades that I picked up look like the more browny nudes that I was looking for, and one of them was a mauvey nude as well, which I was like, yeah, I definitely want a mauvey nude. Now, when I actually put them on my nails, and I've only got 3 on at the moment, I discovered that they are not really, they're not nudes on the browner or warmer spectrum. They're nudes on the pinker, cooler spectrum. On the website, I do feel like these look a lot more of the warmer nude that I was going for, but on the nail that it doesn't translate. So the shades that I have on in this image, on my ring finger, I have Debutante, I have Barely There on my middle finger, and Innocent Love on my index finger. Now you can probably see Barely There is a little bit more transparent than Debutante and Innocent Love. They're both 2 layers of the builder gel. I was a little bit like, I knew Innocent Love was going to be a mauvey shade, so it was, you know, it was what I expected. Barely There and Debutante, I was expecting a bit more of like yellowy, warmer nude tones, but I do feel like they lean very, very pink. So I think based on what I'm experiencing buying these and trying them, I feel like there's a gap in the market for actual warmer toned nudes. Maybe there are some out there, I don't know. Maybe Color Me Pretty have more in their range, I don't know. I've bought 4. I bought the warmer nude ones, or the ones that I thought would be the warmer nudes, and they've turned out to be quite pink. So there's that. Birthday Suit is a little bit, I would say Birthday Suit is a little bit more on the warmer nudie side, but it's still pink. So there's that. Now, what I've noticed with the Color Me Pretty formula is, and this, I think this is probably because they're a bit more opaque, I would say that they definitely need a longer curing time, because I feel like they're quite soft compared to the IBD Builder Gel or the Amazon more affordable ones that I showed you. I cure each layer for 30 seconds, and if it's a clear one, I cure the first layer for 15 seconds and I cure the second layer for 30 seconds just to lock it all in. But I would definitely say with the more opaque shades, I would cure them for at least a minute, and that's using an LED lamp. So when a gel product is more opaque, it does need longer to cure to get that set firmness. These still feel a bit soft, like I can sort of still manipulate my nails, and that, for me, when they're really long like this, I need them to be firmer, because they will bend. They will actually bend. So yeah, the Color Me Pretty ones haven't been my fave. IBD is still like top of my list. However, I feel like I need to use the Color Me Pretty ones more. I am going to use them for my next manicure. I'm going to cure them longer. I'm going to, you know, see how I go with them. But based on my limited use so far, I would say that they might be a little bit not as user friendly. Just in terms of the curing time, if you don't get it right, you might not get the results that you really want from it. But the colors are nice, they are opaque, and they are easy to work with, because they are definitely thinner than the IBD building gel, and that simply makes the formula easier to work with. But yeah, look, you guys know I've harped on about it in this video for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. I love my Builder Gel nail products. I love that I can do it at home. There is no, I mean, no one's going to get their nails done at the moment in a salon anyway, but there is no way that I am spending the money and taking the precious hours out of my day-to-day life to go and get my nails done in a salon. It's just not, it's not me. I'm not that person. I really enjoy the process of doing my nails. It's like me time, and I really love having the ability to now grow my nails really long, keep them long, not have them break every day when I'm doing something. Yeah, so I love these products. I think they're fantastic, and I would say if you are curious and you don't want to spend a lot of money, I would go with the Amazon ones. If you want to support an Aussie indie brand and you want to buy the Colour Me Pretty, make sure you cure them for long enough. Go for the longer cure time rather than the shorter cure time. And if you want my Holy Grail original OG love, the IBD is the one, but I don't feel like that necessarily offers something that other brands can't give you. So don't feel like that is the one that you need. It's just my OG one, and it's not as easy for people to get, and it is more expensive. So, you know, I don't want to push that one on you because I know it's not obtainable for everyone. But the Colour Me Pretty is good. Just make sure you cure it well. And the Amazon one was a surprise. They let the team down with the colors, basically. Okay guys, so that was a long one. That was a lot of stuff. This was, I think, my biggest haul of the year so far. Most of it is nail products. But look, I'm gonna say I am still tempted to try some more Builder Gels. I don't think all of these ones will stay in my stash. I will probably declutter some at some stage. But I'm curious to try maybe a few more brands, maybe 2 or 3 more brands, just to get an idea of what's out there and what's good. And yeah, I'm still on the hunt for an actual like caramel toned nudie shade, camel toned, not this like pink toned nudes. I think the pink tones are quite prevalent because when you look at like the base of a natural nail, like the nail plate, it has that pinky tone to it. So it's not surprising to me that so many of them are actually pink and not what I'm looking for with nudes. But yeah, look, the hunt continues. I will find it one day. I only need one that's like perfect for me. I'll probably end up buying 50 to find it, but that's fine. Sometimes that's what we do. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, if you actually did watch that video when I talked about the IBD Builder Gel earlier in the year, let me know if you're one of those people who's going searching for one, whether it be the IBD one or an alternative, and you ended up buying something. Let me know. What did you buy? What did you think about it? Did you get the IBD? Did you love it? Do you hate it? Because I know that while this is a product that I like, for me, it has literally changed my life, my nail life, and I'll never be without it. It's probably not going to be for everyone. There's going to be people who just can't be fucked doing the thing. You might like it, but you can't be fucked. Or you simply just don't like the results. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to leave it there. I am rambling. I'm going to go put some food in my face to shut myself up. And that's all. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.